So a lot of users are saying that their employers put all H-1B filings on hold till further notice. So what does that mean in practice? Is the entire season at risk?
No, I think on September 21st, when we saw this guidance from the various agencies where they said a new H-1B file after September 21st is required to pay the 100K fee, a lot of employers, I think, were a little bit confused because they did not really understand if that fee is also applicable to somebody who's in the country doing a transfer or an extension. So I think they're waiting for some data, but now it's almost 20 days since we got the proclamation, and now we have more data. We're seeing approvals, we're seeing USCIS when the filings are done, they're receiving cases and so on. So I think it's a little bit clear. I think the filings on hold was like the initial stage, but again, for the companies that will be liable for the 100K fee, especially for the next cap cases where somebody's out of the country, those cases, I mean, I definitely talk to a lot of companies. They definitely are putting their plans on hold until they get more clarity, because when I say more clarity, it's clarity from the government, because government is going to give more guidance on how they would interpret things. For example, cap cases, somebody's in the country on one status, or somebody's out of the country, so all these variations are there. So I think people are waiting and watching on more interpretation from the government on one hand, and on the other hand, we also have some lawsuits. We already had a lawsuit filed a few days back. So we have so many things going on. Not only that, we're also going to see some rule changes in the H-1B process. We have a H-1B lottery proposal where they want to change the way the lottery is done. It's still a draft proposal out there, and Department of Homeland Security has already started the rulemaking process. And what that means is the final rule probably will come out in the next couple of months, probably by December or January. So when we hear employers putting things on hold, employers don't want uncertainty. They want to run their business. They want to get things done. They want to use highly efficient staff, get things done. And when employers are seeing some kinds of uncertainty, especially because there is a rulemaking process where rules are getting changed, there is a proclamation, there is a court case, and so on. So it is true, at least for the next cap cases, a lot of employers are putting their plans on hold, and until they get more clarity from the government, from the rulemaking process and the courts and so on, at least I think a lot of employers don't want to commit to this process. But at the same time, again, they have to get things done, and what that means is they have to get things done at their companies. So we have to wait and watch and see how things will happen, because if employers do not hire the right people, economy is going to be impacted. But at the same time, we're also hearing news about a lot of fresh graduates coming out, not finding jobs. So that's also a problem, because we have so many of these young graduates who are out there in the market, and if they're not finding a job, that's a problem. As a whole, I think next couple of months will give us more clarity, and then I think employers are going to be putting a lot of their H-1B cases on hold until they get full clarity.